everyone, welcome to Toy Break, episode 159. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
No.
No.
Joe, you're on the couch, finally!
Yeah, I'm finally here.
Yay! We're so happy to have you.
It's great to be on the real couch, the actual couch.
As opposed to the fake couch that we bring to art shows with us?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. We should have a blow-up brown couch, and we could just take it on locations with us.
I don't like that idea.
I love it. Let's do it. Let's kickstart it.
So, to make money for a blow-up couch?
There you go.
Need to earn $50.
Done.
Are you going to bring the couch blown up, or are you going to blow it up there?
No, we need a pump, too, so $100.
$100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
So, in case you don't know, Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about the wonderful world of toys, including, but not limited to, designer vinyl, action figures, collectibles, plush, events, how-tos, interviews, special guests, all sorts of craziness. So let's start off real quickly by thanking our sponsors like Tilted,
Time Bandits,
Bitbots,
3D Retro,
Pay Saber,
Grumpy Bert,
Tenacious Toys,
Urban Rascal,
Fuzzy Balls Apparel,
Happy Panda Toys,
and Mini Cassette Tees.
Ooh, nice.
We also have a contest going on right now, which is the Acrylicana. God, that is hard to say. Acrylicana Prints Contest. Brought to you by Happy Panda Toys. You could win a complete set of 4 prints by Acrylicana, aka Mary Winkler, including blueberry, lime, lemon, and strawberry. Super cute. These are limited to a run of 25 sets. Each print measures 10 inches by 12 inches and retails for $45. So nice big prize and really cute prints. To enter, all you have to do is go over to happypandatoys.com, grab one of those images of the girls, draw the rest of her body, because it's just her head in the images. Draw something. It could be a stick figure, it could be a curvy little luscious whatever. Whatever you want to do. You could draw it, paint shop it, Photoshop it, GIMP it, put it in the forum. Deadline is March 30th. Oh, deadline's been extended, March 30th. So.
GIMP, what does that mean?
GIMP, it's a program. It's a... A lot of people use it in Linux. It's a free open source image editor.
Cool.
Free Photoshop.
For people who can't afford Photoshop.
Oh, wow.
And aren't smart
Or
enough to steal
pirate
it.
it.
I've never paid for Photoshop. Oh.
You mean it's been gifted
It's
to
been
you?
Gifted to
Of course.
So, as you noticed, we have Joe here because we need a winner for the Pico and Wilshire contest that you so generously provided for us.
me. Yeah, it's exciting. I saw all the entries. They were amazing. Some were like crazy, some were amazing. Some were not so amazing, but still cool. It was cool. It was really cool.
Like, everybody has their different take on it, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't all put it in just, that's the pose. Mm-hmm. They would put it like, one's conquering the other, or...
They'd like reverse them, or...
Yeah.
It was fun. It was really cool.
So good job to everybody who participated. And here's all the names in a bucket! It'd be funny if we got you all the way over here and we're like, Ben, pick.
Thanks, Jeff.
You can pick it.
No, it's all you. It's all you.
So if you would do the honors.
All right.
Drum roll! Who's it gonna be? Zucchini?
Zucchini?
Zucchini.
Zucchini.
I was-
Zucchini.
Zucchini! Yay!
Zucchini, you won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I have to go see which one
So
you...
PM me on the forum and send me your address.
Sounds dirty.
It's already boxed and ready to ship, so that's why we're not holding it right now. But
Ooh,
Because it's ready
and
to
it's
go.
already signed, so you don't have to worry about it.
there you
So
go.
thank you again so much. That was a huge prize. And if you did not win, if you are not Zucchini, where could you go get one of those?
I don't know.
Are they available anywhere?
The lava ones, are they? At 3D Retro.
Let's try to... Ben?
We actually, I think we only have like maybe 2 left.
That's amazing.
So they're great selling toys.
But
So-
there's other versions of Pico and Wilshire
Yes.
available too.
The Tar Pits one, that's
Tar
available
Pits?
at Loyal Subjects.
And
The
the,
Tar Pits?
the regular
Tar
version.
Pits.
The La Brea.
Is that with the robots?
The La Brea
The
version.
robots.
Yeah.
Oh, the La Brea.
Well, La Brea Tar Pits, I guess.
La Brea, which is Spanish for the tar.
The Tartar Pits?
The Tartar
Tartar
Pits.
But yeah, it's a little
They're
bit.
delicious. Okay, so I have a quick question, totally random. But so it's Pico and Wilshire, and I thought, oh, well, maybe it's Pico and Wilshire. And then I was like, wait a minute, they don't cross or anything. Like,
I know, it's not an intersection.
so was it just for the streets?
I went through.
I wanted it to be an intersection.
Well, I was trying to name them like something like Los Angeles oriented, and I was going through the whole history of LA and like all these different like historical figures in LA
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And and Pico and Wilshire came up, and they're just great names. And I know it's not an intersection, but it's kind of close enough to the area. And Pio Pico was like the final governor of Alta California before the U.S. took it.
Oh.
And that's his street. And then Gaylord Wilshire was like the socialite.
Seriously, come on.
He was like this socialite politician, but like he never won an election or something. I don't know. He was strange. But
had nothing to do with his name.
Wow.
So you did research it. It wasn't just like randomly like look at a map and be like these two.
No.
That's cool. That's good to know.
Joe comes on the show and drops knowledge.
It was originally going to be Fairfax. It was going to be Fairfax and Wilshire or Fairfax and Pico, but Fairfax wasn't
Pico
really
and Wilshire.
working.
Yeah.
Pico and Wilshire.
And Pico
it's like small and then
like
big.
Wilshire sounds like an elephant or like
it sounds like a grander name.
It's a grander name. A W kind of sounds like a bigger creature. Wilshire sounded like it's perfect for him. So then I was just trying to figure out like a good name for the cat.
Right.
So
I like it. Good job.
It works.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Don't forget, you can also still order a poster, a Toy Break poster, featuring artwork generously provided by Monster Forge, aka Charles Marsh. They are $5 plus $2.50 shipping anywhere in the world. You can grab those over at toybreak.com. We have a couple donations to thank people for. We would like to thank Maddie Boom Batty from Australia, Jameson from Vermont, Matt from California, Adam from Japan, and Lauren from New Jersey. Quite a mix.
Quite.
It's all over the world.
Yes.
Wow, Australia, Vermont,
Golf Club,
California, Japan, and New Jersey.
We got people everywhere.
Wow.
They're watching.
We have a network. But thank you so much. Thank you. Every donation goes to help keep the lights on and the tapes rolling and the information of toys coming to you at your face to brainwash your face.
Brainwash your face.
Can't. That's just the best line out of that movie.
It is the best.
All right, we have a couple quick things in news.
News.
Squid Kids call for artists. Squid Kids Inc. is looking for some creative and clever labels for their new line of Tendo figures. The selected submissions will become part of the 2011-2012 line of So Analog figures. All selected designs will be on display at the Squid Kids Inc. booth at San Diego Comic-Con this year, 2011. The rules can be found at squidkidsinc.com, and the deadline is March 31st, so get crackin'.
Get Crackit?
Get Crackit. The guy in the forum.
Also,
Sea monster. Like the garbage bucket.
ooh,
There you go.
also, Dunny 2011 has been announced by Kid Robot, obviously, and that is probably. Were you guessing it's coming in April?
I would say that if they're announcing it now, it's probably going to be next month. Yeah.
So
April.
soon.
Yeah.
It'll be out soon.
Soon.
Ton of great artists. Check out the picture in. Well, you're looking at it, or you can check it out at the October Toys forum.
Go to the forum, go to the general toy discussion, and click on the Dunny thread, and let us know your opinion. Which ones do you like? Which ones do you hate?
Will you buy them or not?
I think there's a lot of cool designs in this one.
That's the thing. There's a lot of cool designs usually, but and this is coming from a retail perspective. People like the designs, but they still, I don't know, maybe the sales are not as good.
What do you think that was just for like Azteca series or?
No.
Or maybe you think there's more stores carrying them now? So
maybe it's more stores carrying them now. Maybe it's more people, because retailers can't sell open boxes, so maybe more people go into the bay.
Maybe because everybody's out of a job.
That too. Maybe the fact that they're now $10 instead of $6.95 or $7.95.
Here's a little fun fact. If you take the image of the set that Kid Robot has put out, or whoever put out that image of the lineup, and you lighten it in Photoshop, that black one doesn't stay black.
What?
What?
Yeah, you can actually see the eyeball design
Sneak.
from Mishka NYC.
Sneaky.
It's an eyeball with a chainsaw.
Mishka.
Sneaky.
Oh, you mean
Yes,
The chase.
The chase. That's great.
They didn't turn it
That's
solid black.
fantastic.
So
Photoshop.
go
See?
check out the
Wow.
pictures
See
on
the
the forum.
secrets that you learn on the show?
Also, if you are in the Phoenix area, Red Hot Robot just had its grand reopening. So if you're going to be in the Phoenix area, check them out. They have moved over to 6042 North 16th Street, Phoenix, Arizona, of course. And they're a good store. You should check them out if you're in the area. Ben?
Oh, hey. Wizard World Digital Magazine has launched after they've closed all their non-digital stuff. You can now sign up to receive Wizard World's new weekly online magazine called wait for it, Wizard World at wizardworld.com/wizard-digital.html.
There's a link in the
Just
notes.
click the link.
Yeah, just go for it.
Now, basically, this mashes together Toy Fair and Wizard, what used to be Wizard.
Oh, okay.
So there's still a Twisted Toy Fair. There's still comic news. There's like it's just kind of.
Oh, good. What would I do without my Twisted Toy Fair Theater?
Yep.
That wasn't a waste of pages every month.
Well, now we're not killing trees with it anymore.
They should have just
Yay.
put the two magazines together and sold one magazine called Wizard Toy Fair.
Wizard Fair.
Are they still throwing 20 Comic-Cons around the entire United States?
Yes, they closed those so that they could focus more on their.
They closed the magazines so they can do the conventions.
I think it's blind box time. Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time.
All right.
What did you bring, Ben?
Treeson by Crazy Label. This is Series 2. So,
Thank you. Thank
pass
you.
it down.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
And
You could probably pick these up at 3D Retro, couldn't you?
yes, you can. These are great. The first series did really well. The fun thing about these guys is that in a case, there's only 8 of them.
That's fun.
So, well, it like
That's
you
the fun thing.
I mean,
Because it being a toy is pretty fun.
it's pretty. Yes. Why are you being so mean?
So does that mean you get the whole set? Cause
I
there's
think
8
you
on
get the
back.
whole set when you buy the case.
Maybe not a chase or something.
So
Well,
what
there
does-
is a question thing.
Oh, there is a.
What does everybody want?
Shy
have to
Tree
pick
Sun.
I want the boy, the chestnut guy.
I want the mushroom.
I want the mushroom too.
Oh, the mushroom's pretty cool.
Mushroom's cool too.
He's eating a leaf.
All right, so we all want mushroom.
I don't really want the star pack. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That would really only make sense if you have the other one to hold it.
Yeah, it's like it's
I like
just
this.
That's
Stars.
something round.
Oh,
This is.
it kind of smells.
Did you get a mushroom?
Did you get it?
I got the
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
that means that. Let's see what I got. I got the.
they're big.
Oh,
I got the girl.
You
I
also
too
got the
got the
mushroom?
mushroom.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty cool. It's cooler than I thought. I thought they were gonna be tiny.
Now,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody get the one they were like, I don't want
No,
that one.
That's my life.
so here's the thing. The character's called Girl.
Right.
Okay, so I got the girl because the character's called Girl, and you got the star pack. But if you look at the girl, she's got this grip thing going on with her hand,
She's ready for
I
Star
think she
Pack.
wants the
and
star pack.
I think she wants the star pack.
Well, if she wants it, give
So
it
you
to
guys
her.
are going to have to share.
That's what she said.
Heyo.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna empty the star pack first. Yeah, because
Okay.
look, it's perfect. It's perfectly.
Goes right in her hand.
Like
There you
that.
go.
Cute. Can you put like the little star in there, maybe?
The
Come on,
rest
at
is
least the
gonna-
little one.
My mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Cute.
fantastic.
That works.
Sort of.
Maybe.
My mushroom has 2 points of articulation. The cap and the base.
But you guys have that little tree sun that comes with
Yeah,
it
he
too,
comes
right?
with a baby
Look
tree
at
sun
him.
too.
He's like, I'm
Oh,
eating
that's
a
cute.
leaf.
That's cute.
I love these guys. I love these little
This
hairy
is super
guys.
cute.
Yeah, they're
Look at how
awesome.
he's sitting.
With a little smile
That's
on his
great.
face.
And he comes with
Mushroom.
a mushroom. Okay.
Check it out.
Nice.
And it's got a little base for some reason.
I'm not as
So the
impressed with
mushroom could
as the
stand.
guy.
Well, it's weird because couldn't you just make the flat
Well, here.
bottom flat? Not that
You
it
can
matters.
keep that. I only wanted the mushroom.
Oh, well, there you go. Nice.
Good job, everyone.
That was
Everyone
fun.
wins.
These are fun.
Winners.
Yeah, these are great.
Okay, we've got some toys to review. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Reviews.
Reviews.
What's up first?
Android Mini Collectible Series Dos.
Okay,
Dos.
so here, I don't know which one this is, but go ahead. We've
Yeah,
already
somebody
opened these
can
because
open
we
them.
we bought 2 that we wanted to buy because just last weekend there was a signing at
Yes.
Frank and Sons Collectibles at
Yes.
D Corner, at the booth D Corner of the store, for Scott Tolson, who is in this series. He did Bernard. So one of these 2 is Bernard,
Ah.
and the other one is the Dr. A piece.
Cute.
Because luckily they had to open a couple to get the Bernards out so Scott could sign them.
Okay.
So they found a Dr.
Ooh,
A.
cool.
Oh, and there's the Bernard.
Can I call him Bernie for short?
No, his name is Bernard.
So I did not get mine
Oh,
signed.
that's
I
cool.
preferred my toys not written on. What? Even though he was there signing. But yeah, there's a lot of cool ones in this series. And if you look at the side of the box, there's one that looks like a cupcake.
Yep.
That's Gary Ham, and it actually smells of vanilla.
No.
They had the chase. They didn't
it.
open any of Gary's there, but they had the chase of Gary's there, which is a chocolate one that smells of chocolate.
I've
How
wanted
do
to
they do
for
that?
a long time.
Did you?
It's
I've
really
never
cool.
done it, but yeah.
You haven't found a new one that was able to do it yet?
Okay,
It never made sense.
Right,
You know?
right.
Well, how do you do a scratch and sniff sticker? Ooh, a scratch and sniff toy.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
That would be amazing.
Well, it's
but it
like-
has to smell like grape. 'Cause that's awesome.
It's like Mossman and Stinkor. They did it. They just add the smell to the
you're
PVC.
right. You're right.
This looks really good. The Dr. A, like the overlapping
Mossman was
teeth.
flocked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just probably sprayed them.
No, there's an oil additive that's added to the PVC before it's cast.
Wow.
And there was because I was actually reading it when they were coming out with the new Mossman, and they had tested it by adding a certain amount of oil to the PVC. So they had ones that were like really strong, and they were like, no, we got to cut that back because it was like an overpowering scent.
Wow.
What did Mossman smell like? I forget.
Pine Sol.
Piney.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like
I had
a car
I didn't
tree?
have Mossman. I just remember him from the cartoon.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
After the show, I could show you him. He's on the
We've
shelf
got some
back there.
smell.
I
if you
had that
wanna-
guy. I had the
You could
alligator.
smell his
guy.
crotch. It's where it usually in the old toy that was where like the smell was strongest. So I would be like smelling the
got
crotch of
swamp
Mossman.
crotch.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
We'll pull it
Yeah.
from the huge warehouse. You
But
know,
I think it's like way back there.
Yeah, it's like at least like
Well,
half
everything's
a mile
labeled
down.
with really large labels, so that's how you can easily tell.
Nice.
So what do you guys think of these?
This is actually really... there's a slight overlap on the teeth, but considering... I mean, Dr. A's rupture figure, you've got all these different layers that you have to print for the teeth and on a round surface. They did a really good job, I think.
I like
Speaking
that.
from
There's a
experience of having those teeth printed from our
Yeah.
Series 1 Gwen when we did those,
Hey, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
it's,
Like, there's one little piece.
it's tough to
that's-
get that to line up perfect. And
pretty
they
good.
did do a good job doing it.
Yeah, especially just on a totally rounded surface.
I know, there's no flat space.
because it's like there's no room for error. There's no room for any because the lines are so thin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's like as good as it gets.
And the head is comes turned around, so like the eyes are actually scribed on this side, but you get Dr. A eyes, which are painted on that
Oh yeah,
side.
look at that.
So that's kind of cool that they did that, packaged it that way.
This one's pretty tight. The graphics on here, the pad printing and everything is really nice. It's all pretty.
I like the
pretty,
design too. It really works on the shape.
Pretty sharp. Yeah. The colors are great too.
Wow, there's very little of anything. Yeah, it's really nice. Really
And for
crisp.
all you fans of Android who might just be buying these Androids,
I like that one. The
you might
want to
go pick up Scott's
Yeah, that's nice.
Otis and Otto figures because they go really well with his Android Bernard figure.
True.
Almost the same shape, just a little shorter.
Oh, they're friends.
One of the things
Aw.
I'm going to talk about on the Android that I don't like is the feet. Because if you watch the commercials with the Android characters, they kind of fly around and they have these little skinny feet that look almost like the arms, but they're like little. And I understand they're trying to balance this more for like mass public, I guess, why they made them like extended them this way, because they really only look good from the front. When you turn it to the side or look from the bottom, it looks kind of like a dumb plug.
Oh, it does look like a plug.
And I don't know why. I mean,
I mean,
I'm referencing the Otis and Otto again, but Otis and Otto is almost the shape, but his feet are round, little round pegs. So it is possible to do. It's not like it's like an impossible thing. I'm not really sure why they didn't do it. This to me just looks kind of silly as a bottom.
It kind of, but the fact that it's a plug and it's an Android. Maybe
But like I guess because it's not supposed to be, like if you didn't,
Right.
if they didn't show the character on TV like scooting around, those little
think it
feet
looks
like
good
hanging
still.
down. This just looks like what's going on with that.
I haven't seen the
you know-
commercials.
I think it still looks good.
I think I don't think it matters that much. And then at the same time, everybody that's bought these likes it. You know, it's kind of like it's a bulkier.
It's because Android phone
I mean, it
owners are
definitely
happy
wa-
with their service
It
and their
definitely helps it
phones.
stand. I mean, that's really what it's for.
You know, it's just a fun toy, just a fun kid.
And here's another little side note before you continue, because obviously when Scott was doing these, they had a DIY, a case of DIY, so people would buy them, and Scott was drawing on them, and there was some that were missing pieces, like the little antenna was.
Oh,
Scott just put a little bandage. We'll drew a little bandage
Aw,
over it.
cute. What a
So
good
yeah,
idea.
I don't know if that's an issue or not. These are both fine, so we don't have any
Yeah.
quality issues on ours. The paint is great, and these are all fine. So
I think it's
High
good.
quality.
yeah.
Yeah.
They actually had a clear one that's not on the box. It was a chase. That's like it was a 2-piece ABS,
Ooh.
and the head pops off like real easy. Just You can like store stuff inside. It was
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's a good place to put your
Keep
stuff.
weed. Oh,
These
what?
are a little bit stiffer, I guess, to try and take off. That one was, since it was ABS, worked easier.
These are great.
Yeah.
So these are about $7.50, and they should have just been released.
Yeah, they're coming.
These are hitting stores now.
Like now.
Yeah.
And you can check out dyzplastic.com. That is the Dead Zebra website.
And there's lots of like production notes about how these are made. Like Andrew Bell, who runs that site and made these, has since the beginning from Series 1 has put up like, this is the sketch phase, this is the production phase.
The
and
process.
shows the whole process. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, it's a nice place to go and look at it.
Did you have something else to say about Dr. A real quick?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Speaking of Dr. A, he did some cover art for a CD called Uglyography, Undercover New Machine. So you can go to uglyography.com or actually go to Dr. A's site if you're in the UK and want to buy it from him or get his autograph. But if you go to Uglyography and you're one of the first 30 people to buy it,
Looks like it should be a wood print.
you get a little mini poster version of it too.
Oh, neat.
Now, didn't you recently do a cover also, Joe?
I did. Yeah. Well, about a year ago.
What's the story about that? Because I heard that the characters that you made for that cover are actually coming out.
Well, yeah. Now that you.
Well, they.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I just trying. I just because you said that, it's like it just popped into my head. Like, Joe did a cover. I think they're making toys of that. So
You don't have to
Yeah, we
explain
are.
your thought process,
We
man.
are.
It's
Alright.
scary enough.
It's coming soon.
What was the band?
Really
what
soon.
was the
Motion City soundtrack. I did.
Oh.
They were on Sony Columbia.
Okay.
Wow. That's
yeah,
really
it
cool.
was awesome. And like I did their CD and like all this artwork. Like every track had a scene
Oh, wow.
with a dinosaur character and a bee.
right.
And so
right.
we're making a toy out of dinosaur and the bee called Rex and Daisy.
Nice.
And with Analog Playset,
Mm-hmm.
which is a new company, started from the drummer of Motion City Soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so they should be like coming soon, like next couple months, I think.
I saw the dinosaur.
Wow.
Looks freaking awesome. So
Thanks. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
they're like
Will you,
know
post
6
like
inches.
when they come out? Maybe on your website or
Yeah,
your blog?
totally. I will.
Where would your website or blog be for people to find out when that comes out?
My website is joeledbetter.com.
Never would have guessed it.
And then you can find everything from there. So it's just easier if you just go there, and you can find my Twitter, Facebook, and blog.
Nice.
Awesome.
I like it when it's just central. Just go to that site.
Yeah, everything's there.
One place.
Nice and easy. Awesome. Shall we review something else?
Let's do it.
Would you like to grab that?
I do.
Would you like me to grab it?
I got it.
That's what she said.
Go ahead and talk. I'll open it.
This
Because the
is-
box is pretty plain.
This is the Robot VC3 by Robot and Spark. It's a 6-inch ABS plastic figure available in 5 colors, each limited to 99 pieces. They sell for $50 each, and you can check them out at robotandspark.com. And
Robot?
you might remember we talked about this in the news a little while ago, but it was very distracting because you didn't really know what the figure looked like because there was boobs and then the figure. And then you really looked at the boobs in the picture, and then you're like, well, there's a toy? What's happening in there? Like, I don't know where there's a toy in there. It's just boobs.
Oh.
There you go. Check it out.
Wow.
It's heavy.
That is heavy.
Heavy.
Dang, this
There's
is
that word again.
I love when he does that.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
I didn't realize they were that limited. Only 99 pieces
I'm like,
each.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. Nobody can see it here.
It's okay.
What do
you can see a
think?
They
picture.
can see photos of it while we're talking.
Oh, no.
It's like a weapon.
Yeah, it's huge. No, it's pretty cool. Articulates, hand moves.
Articulates. Like, it can tell you what it thinks?
No, no, there's articulation. It's a lot of noise. Yeah, it's cool.
He is very articulate, isn't he?
I like robots. So
that is very I was expecting.
it's neat. It's very cute.
I can't remember the last time I saw an ABS toy this big.
I know.
Maybe a little bit too cute for my taste. I don't know, but it's
That
still
was some
fun.
attitude.
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
It's funny because you are the person who would buy this normally, like a robot.
Yeah.
And it's not. You're totally not into the cute toys.
Yeah.
It's really like
So-
kawaii
Yeah.
robot.
Kawaii. Adorable. Do you think it's... So, did you say it's kind of girly?
It's I know there's other colors, so maybe the other colors look better. But this
yeah,
one
there's like a blue and a white and things.
it's very cute. So.
Very cute face.
Yeah.
I wonder if it had an angrier
It's
face.
like the opposite of that Ashley Wood toy over there.
It really is.
Right.
Yeah.
I think if you just got rid of the face, you could totally make it not girly.
True.
Yeah, the face.
Like if you
is,
made like
well,
an angry face
Yeah.
instead
Honestly,
of the big like cutesy Japanese eyes.
I think
Oh
it would
no,
be great.
Godzilla!
I think it would be great
Yes, I
if
said.
artists customized them. If artists made their own renditions.
You always want things that way.
Kind of.
Joe, get on that.
I think. I just think, you know, the artists would add their own style to it, and a lot of people like the artist's art, so.
I think this is cool. I kind of like it.
I actually like it. It's really heavy. I don't know what I would do with it. I mean, I guess it just goes on your shelf and you don't really do anything
It
with
looks like-
it.
Add it to your
It should
robot
come with,
collection.
like something for his hands, you know, like a gun or something, or like a
Pencil
something to
or-
hold.
A pencil.
A
I
pencil.
don't know.
What, do you want to make it a sketbot? Sketchbot?
A Sketbot. That's
His
Sketch
hands
bot.
are
collaboration with
perfect for
Yeah,
Sketwise.
they look like they
Sketch,
need to be doing
Sketchbot. Nice.
Yeah, he's cute. I like him. Her. It.
Or home, what?
It's
what is
well
it?
done, you know. It's well
And
done.
the head is
clean.
flat, so you could put another toy on top of it, therefore saving
It's
space.
not like a crappy
Precious
toy.
shelf
Yeah.
space.
Just a matter of taste.
See? Done. Shelf space saved.
Cool. All right. Well,
Actually, with those shoes, a little Frankenstein would be really cute.
it's really heavy though.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like it's
made of lead
you're like
inside.
$50 for that, but you're like, man, this is like a nice solid like chunk of a toy.
Someone broke into your house, you just throw that at 'em.
Chuck it at
That's
him.
true.
Yeah. You'd hurt
Really hurt.
somebody.
All right, finally we have, this is kind of fun. This is a custom and sort of a run of thing. Ba, ba, ba. I'm gonna let you hold that.
I like
Ooh, that's
that.
cool.
You can play with that. This is the Tube Dunny by Vice One. It's a limited edition of 30 custom pieces. It sells for €65 plus €18 shipping worldwide. If you're interested, you can go to vice1.de or contact at vice1.de to order these. And as you can see, they look really cool in a group.
Where's DE?
Denmark.
Denmark?
Germany?
It's awesome. Where's Germany? DU?
I don't know. I thought Germany
DE
is DE.
Germany.
Maybe it is.
I think.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't know.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know my
I'm fairly certain.
European-
But I
So,
like the
yeah, it's awesome.
just the
This one's
overall
rad.
look.
30
really
pieces.
works.
There were other colors. Is it
There was-
30 pieces of each color?
I don't have that information.
Oh.
That's a good question.
There's 35 of this one, of this white one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there must be 30 of the black.
So much. Maybe there's 30 of the black. And gives you a little like certificate of authenticity comes with it,
That's
and
kinda
a little how to put it together. Because when it comes, you can see there's a little pipe that is bent over when you get it, and then you bend the pipe up to the angle that you want the thing to sit at.
Oh, so you can change
So
where
you can
that
change the
sits.
angle to wherever you want.
That's kind of cool.
And there's also red ones at Outland Records in Amsterdam. They have like an
Very
exclusive.
cool.
I don't think there's 30 though. I think there's like 10 or something.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Do you
Even
want to
more
say how
exclusive.
you're related to that one? The weird little 0 degrees of separation?
Well, I did the logo for Outland because they're my friends, and so he did the Outland exclusive, and he put the logo on the tube.
That's so cool.
So there's a
Nice.
Mr. Bunny on the tube.
That's so
which is
neat.
cool. Yeah.
So check out the red ones at Outland, right?
Yeah, outlandrecords.com.
Okay.
They're like this really awesome vinyl toy shop. in
I'm sure
Amsterdam.
there's a link from Vice One too for
Yeah, probably.
that.
So while we're also talking about Vise One, he was part of the patched together Floxy set. He designed the skeleton or the X-ray skeleton one, and he has sent us to share with everyone here. There was a New York Comic-Con version, which was the pink X-ray skeleton one.
Oh.
Thank you.
So he sent us some of these to give away. So
That's cute. That's quiet.
we're gonna make it really easy, and the first, I think we have 4 to give away, I believe.
We
The
do?
first 4 people that comment in this thread on the forum, under the show, under the show note for this show,
Toy Break News, episode 159.
the first 4 people that say they want one of the pink ones, just
I want
post
a
it
pink
there.
one.
Tell me you want our pink one,
I want your pink one.
and we will send it to you.
Oh, Ben.
Easy
That's all I
as
have
that.
to say. Oh, Ben.
And you can thank Vise One for that.
They're signed on the bottom.
And if you don't grab one of these four, he's got a few, like just a handful left at his site, and they are €10 each. So just a couple.
Very cool.
I know. How cool is that he shared those with us?
It's very cool. Thank you.
And they're signed. Very nice. Thank you so much, Vise One, and rad job on the toys, everyone. Did you have a few things from someone in the audience?
I do. Because we have Joe here.
Uh-oh.
I have a few. We're going to get in. We're done with reviews now.
Yeah,
now let's get into talking to Joe a little bit about art.
This is Talking with Joe on Toy Break.
So it's just a couple of questions for you about toys and things that you've done.
Between two ferns. It's between two nerds.
Between two nerds? Is that what you
Wait,
just
what's
said?
Between Two Friends from?
Have you seen that?
Oh, that's fantastic.
You've seen that, right?
What's his name?
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
I
like
that
the one with Natalie Portman. And
did you see the one where he says he starts sneezing and he's like, "I'm allergic to ferns."
I forget that part. What's the one where he almost gets in a fight with his friend from the Vegas movie?
Bradley Cooper, right? Was that his name?
I forget his name, but
I
think he's like, "Come on, dude! Like, what's going
on?" Yeah. He's like, "Why you beat such a dick?"
Anyway,
those shows are awesome.
Yeah. I like Between Two Nerds.
Question number one.
These were written to us.
God,
these were submitted by Crackit from the forum. A lot of you will know Crackit. So, one of my favorite toys you've designed is the Hammerhead toy made through Wonderwall's Kaiju for Grown Up series. Mm-hmm. The original art of the toy has the Hammerhead character done in light shades of blue with bold black lines. But when the toys came out, that color scheme was nowhere to be seen. Later, you did a beautiful custom Hammerhead based on the original Hammerhead artwork. Why didn't we see a production piece that looked just like your wonderful custom/original artwork?
Yeah, Joe, why?
So I guess the question is, are you in control of colorways, or is it something that sometimes the company would just choose and ask you to do different colorways, or why was there never a blue?
Well, there's kind of a couple questions in there.
Okay.
First of all, yeah, like I'm totally in charge of the colorways. I just like do what I want. But the factories in Japan are very small and very limited, and the process is so different from China.
Oh, okay.
Especially when it comes to pad printing, which they kind of are very limited at, and also spray mask. They're really limited on that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So a lot of that stuff is really just to shield airbrush spray. My stuff is really, like if I were to do all the line work, they don't have the capacity to do that. These places are really small. I've been there.
Okay.
And, it's a totally different process, and it's a different material and everything. So, the capability isn't there to do the stuff I do, in vinyl, like in the Chinese factories. It's just a totally different thing. So I'm very limited as to what I can do art-wise. But for the blue version, it was different because I got really excited about clear. So I changed it to clear because it was just a thing I was into, and I didn't make the original color.
Well, when you're using Japanese vinyl and you can use clear,
that's the thing.
It's nice
you really got to jump on it.
The imitation is like,
yeah,
it's awesome.
And it's crazy because it's kind of a dying art form. I mean, a lot of these. Well, first of all, it's really toxic to make. Mm-hmm. So they kind of can't do it in a lot of places anyway, and they do it like a lot of these places are they're like in people's backyards where they make this stuff.
Right.
You know?
It's so cool.
And so it's really toxic. A lot of the factories in China can't even figure out how they make this, get it so clear and so beautiful and things like that.
Old Japanese secret.
But the thing is that like a lot of these people that are making these toys are really old, and they're starting to want to retire or just stop working, and they're not passing it on very efficiently to like younger generations because younger generations just aren't as interested, you know. So it's kind of like a dying art form for what I understand.
George, get over there and apprentice.
I need to move to Japan and apprentice real quick.
It might not be around forever. So
I would love to learn it.
You know, so part of me is like, I want to keep making kaiju toys, just because who knows how long you can make them for, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Cool. So.
Look at the industry.
Yeah.
Kind of depressing.
It kind of is, yeah. But I mean, the way they make this stuff is like so toxic and like terrible.
We're supporting bad things. No,
not the toy. The
process.
Toys are fine.
Yeah, like once it all goes to plastic,
it's the process.
It's no longer toxic.
Right.
It's the liquids to make the plastics that are toxic.
So, yeah.
It's interesting. I never really thought of the reason that kaiju is always just these oversprays is because they can't do it. I always think of it as like they just want to make these crazy oversprays, but it's really just that they don't have the capacity to do a nicely painted toy. Not that kaiju isn't nicely painted. People hate when I talk about this, but like
it's loose.
Some of it is
nice. This whole like, well, here's the feet, but you just go, and there's their toenails.
Bad painting with the mask.
It's just one guy doing everything.
Right.
You know, it's not like, I mean, maybe there are maybe two people or something, but mostly it's just like one person just doing them all.
Not a whole factory.
It's not a whole factory. Right. Yeah, it's really like one factory there is like 3 people.
And half of them are about to retire.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or die from the toxic process of
it's
making these
that's
toys.
it's almost like someone here doing resins in the U.S. and running it out of their, out of their studio, making a resin run.
Totally.
But they just have the capacity to do a vinyl.
And there's only so many there's only so many factories, and like when I went to the one where these were made, like they make all the secret base, all the Gargamel, like it's all done in the same small place.
Same 3 guys doing the whole thing.
Yeah. Wow. From what I understood, so.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That explains why the price of them is so high, also.
Yeah.
It's a handcrafted piece.
Yep.
All right, so here this one gets a little on the kooky
Question
side.
number 2.
When designing your Pico and Wilshire toys, did it ever cross your mind that the saber-toothed tiger appears to be humping the woolly mammoth?
Yes. Question number 3.
No, he totally does. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I didn't do that on purpose. Well, originally, the original, and the last folks don't even know this because they didn't show it to them, but the original Pico and Wilshire it wasn't just one cat. It was a bunch. It was at least 3 cats on top of Wilshire.
All humping Wilshire at the same time?
Well, and so Wilshire's like this big. The reason why Wilshire's this big, like he's almost like a bush. He's like a big hedge, right?
Yeah.
And so I was gonna have
sexual.
like arms, like limbs of like the different cats, like and like coming out of like.
Oh,
like
that would have been cool.
Out of the fur, like it's like like a Fight Cloud and cartoons.
Yeah.
But it just got so crazy, and then like, they were just murdering this poor, It was like so sad. They were just murdering this poor man. It was really violent. So I brought it down to 2.
Uh-huh.
And then it was like, well, I could put him on the side a bit. It just he wouldn't really. I couldn't really get him to fit on except for right on top. And you know what? Like I have cats, and like my cats sit like that a lot. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's a good cat pose, but he kind of. He looks like he's humping maybe a little bit if you want to see it that way.
It's really
but it's not the first thing I think of.
Who's the one with the dirty mind? Crack it.
All right, so now, okay. Did you come up with the... Go ahead, what?
No.
Question number 3. There, now you can do it.
Did you come up with the idea of describing your art as 2.5D? If not, where did that come from? And then he sent a link to... It was said on dailydujour.com. In an article about Pico and Wilshire, actually. Daily of the Day.
I love that.
He says he likes the term 2.5D to describe your work. So, is that something you coined, or?
No, it's not. I like it, but I didn't coin it. I don't know. I would just give
someone on Daily Du Jour, maybe?
Jack, maybe.
Yeah. Vinyl Pulse, or I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I like that. There's a whole dimension that you created. You created a whole new dimension with your art.
Haven't quite reached 3D.
It's not a whole new dimension. It's like
you found one in between.
It's right there.
Yeah,
you uncovered you excavated a dimension.
No one else has ever played with that. So there you go.
There you go.
That's also what she said.
Oh, jeez.
Can't stop.
Two more questions. 2 more questions.
Question number 4. 2 more? Jeez.
Which of your characters has the worst intentions? And is there anyone in the universe of that character that has the resources to stop him if they go full out bat crazy?
Bat crazy.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons now, aren't we?
I like bat crazy though. Like that sounds like a good toy.
Bat crazy.
Bat crazy.
It's yours now.
Bat,
That would be awesome.
No, well, like I don't know. My characters are all kind of. I think they're all deep down like, they're not. None of them are ill-intentioned. Too much. I don't know.
When you're designing a new character, do you think of things like? Do you come up with a story for something, or are you just kind of like what's your process? Like, do you think of a character and like think of like, I want to make a guy that's going to be this type of person, or I want to make a character that does this, or are you just sketching a bunch of loose things and?
Well, like I like to use characters like animals, symbolically, sort of.
Okay.
So like I'm doing, like for example, I'm doing a painting right now, and it's these three animals kind of stacked up like a totem, and they're all the one's a hyena, another one's a vulture, and another one's a raccoon, and they're all like scavengers, and the hyena's holding up a sign that says "The end is nigh." Right, so they're kind of waiting for the end to come so they can go scavenge.
Right.
So it's like I like to use, most of the time I think of characters to use or whatever as symbols. Like I try to use them as they kind of represent certain archetypes or whatever.
Okay. So as you're creating them, there's none that are like.
But I don't have like a crazy
evil.
backstory of like who has the finances to like
take over
the world, and it sounds like a comic book, and it's not my.
That's not the way you work.
Not the way I work. No.
All right. So. And then the last one is
final question.
There we go.
Have you ever
game show?
Yeah, there we go.
Have you ever created an art piece that works so well in 2D that if someone was willing to pay whatever it costs to make it in 3D, you would turn it down because there's no way a 3D attempt of the 2D piece would do it justice?
I like that question.
Yeah.
Okay. I read this question beforehand, and I didn't hear it correctly the first time. Like, no, I wouldn't if they were just to pay for it. But I thought, when I first heard the question, I thought, like, whatever it costs meant, like, they'll pay you whatever you want.
Oh.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, $10 million, I'll make whatever. Like, I could really use that money. I'll make a bad toy for $10 million.
So if you guys have some money, Joe's available for work.
No, so you're always willing to give it a shot to have it to turn something 2D into 3D. Like, yeah, I'll try that. Let's see how it looks.
No, because I know stuff that won't work.
Okay.
And I won't even try. Like, it's but and it's not interesting. If it's not interesting or it's not something that I would be interested in, then I just won't do it.
Okay. No matter what they're paying you.
Well, unless there's $10 million.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's, people ask me all the time, like, oh, let's do a toy. And I want to do this. Like, no, like, I'm comfortable working with the people I work with and this and that. And, it's like, sometimes people just want to make toys just to make a toy, and that's just not a good idea. You should have, like, inspiration and ideas, and, you got to have juice and a foundation behind something to build a good figure, not
absolutely
just do a toy to do a toy.
And a plan.
And a plan. Yeah, that's important. Yeah. So.
Over the years, it's become abundantly important to have a plan in place.
A plan?
Plan? Yes, you don't know what that is. I'll tell you later.
I'll figure it out.
One day you'll get a plan. So I guess, that was it for the questions. Thank you, Crackit, for sending in the questions.
Yeah, thank you. Kraken?
Crackit.
Crackit.
Spencer.
Crackit.
Thank you, Spencer Crackit.
So I guess one of the next things you have coming out, if we have a second to talk about
Just a moment.
A real quick moment, is the
Zodiac.
The Zodiac figures, 12 Zodiacs. Yeah, and you were telling us before the show, real quickly, you said that there's no chase. It's the set. The set is what you see. The set is what you can get.
Exactly. Yeah.
In window boxes.
I want to shake your hand and say thank you. That's awesome. I love that, seriously, because everything, you don't need a colorway on everything. Not every toy needs to have that. And this is a set that's like, here's the set. This is what it is. It represents this. Do you like it? Here it is. Yeah. And I like that. I love that this is how it's coming out. I think I congratulate you on doing that and having that be the way it comes out.
Well, I saw the Ugly Dolls action figures, and they're kind of like in a blind box set, but they all have window boxes, and I'm like, that's exactly how you should do that. That's perfect. Because I used to like doing it, but I don't like playing the game anymore of like blind boxes. Right. It's like I want 3. I want this one, this one, and this one, and I don't want to have to hunt for them. I don't want to have to go on eBay to get them, whatever, So
a lot of people feel that way.
And plus, I think so. This particularly is good because people want their year or they want to, buy a gift for their friend for their friend's year. Their friend's a dog.
And everybody knows somebody, and every sign, so you're going to buy a bunch.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, it kind of, you kind of don't need... This works out better for this. Yeah.
Agreed.
So.
And if you do want all of them, you just buy a case.
Yeah, all 12 will be in a case, and that's
awesome.
it.
Fantastic.
You can get them all.
Easy.
I love it.
Done.
But the boxes are like this big, so the cases are going to be huge. Like, it's going to take over a whole counter. But,
a lot of
be
shipping
prepared.
costs.
A lot of shipping.
Clear off
Prepare for shipping.
a shelf right now
because they're
for
not...
Joe's Toys.
They're like, 3.5 to 4 inches tall, so they're larger than my last mini-series, the Finders Keepers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the box, everything's bigger, scaled up. So
that's good to know, too, because when you see them online, you might think, oh, these are small like the last time.
yeah.
They're not. They're bigger. Nice. It's good.
And I guess they're going to be $15 retail. SRP is $15.
It's a substantial piece, and
But
you
yeah,
know
it's
what
a
you're
bigger
buying.
piece.
And
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's okay. That's a good price.
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
I don't make the prices. I'm just giving you information.
Artists and retailers don't make the prices.
We've already established that.
Yeah,
Thank
we've
you
talked
very
about
That's
that.
a previous show. All right, so on to events. Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do. First up, Bricks by the Bay. This celebration of Lego as an artistic medium and hobby will be in Santa Clara, California from March 25th to 27th. Public Expo Day is on Sunday the 27th, I believe from 10 to 4. Come say hi. I'll be there hanging out with the model and my friends. bricksbythebay.com for more information.
Is the model hot? Or?
What?
Oh, a Lego model.
Oh.
Mr. Whistlecraft's Tarnished Daydreams. It's a solo show featuring work by Dr. A at Eccentric in Bath, England from April 1st to the 30th. Eccentric.co.uk.
I wish I could go to that.
I know.
Ugh. Mini T Tour. Join designer Matt Jones on April 6th at the 43 Degree Gallery in Berlin for the opening ceremony of the Mini T Tour, featuring over 70 custom mini tees from Lunartic. Go to lunartic.com/mini-t tour for more information.
Awesome. Also coming up, Toy Street, this independent toy trade show, marketplace, gallery, and celebration. Yay! Is taking place April 22nd, day after my birthday, everybody remember, in New York, New York. TheToyStreet.com for more info, and don't forget to save the date and check that out. Admission's free. So why wouldn't you go?
New
idea.
York.
That's it. It's wrapped up. Don't forget to use the coupon code TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at tilttea.com and TOYBREAK for 20% off at funcrush.com and octobertoys.com.
As always, visit toybreak.com, the hub for everything Toy Break. You can watch episodes, you can check out the show notes, click everything that we've talked about, places to go find that on the web. You can watch the show, you can download paper toys of us. We have 3 different versions made by Zakane, Alexander Gwynn, and Castlefort. Very cool. You can also donate if you're enjoying the show. We appreciate that. Keeps the lights on. Call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us at info@toybreak.com. Email videos, MP3s, questions, typewritten things, pictures, whatever. Keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. Check out our toy briefs, shorter versions of cool toy reviews, and lots of Lego stuff at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At Joe Ledbetter.
And I don't even have one.
DesignerCon.
Oh yeah, at DesignerCon.
Haha, you did have one.
I wasn't paying attention to what you were talking. I was like,
That's okay. So now usually this is where we have our guests say, and now here's your toy break. But
What?
we have something else. So the guy that wrote those questions, Crackett, actually sent in a really cool video of his kaiju collection. So would you mind introducing us to Crackett's kaiju?
check out Crackett's Kaiju collection.
for a while. Break it down, let's do it, doggy style. Give it all you got. 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 When we walk into a party, all the ladies stop and pause. Homeboys give us high five, cause they know we're down by law. We came to express our feelings, we're here to rock and not be illin'. So throw your hands high in the air until you touch the ceiling. Just throw your hands high in the air and give it all you got. 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 Give it all you got.